All right, Jason here from septictank.co.uk. If you're wondering where I am today, I'm in a sea of yellow. So you may ask, what am I doing in a sea of yellow? Well, believe it or not, I'm looking for a septic tank and a soakaway. Yes, my job takes me to some beautiful, exotic and strange locations. So I'm very privileged today. I mean, look at this. It's just a sea of yellow. Is that nuts or what? So, believe it or not, there's a septic tank and soakaway somewhere here today. And apparently the septic tank is blocked and the soakaway is leaking out everywhere and stinking and smelling. So the farmer has asked me to locate it, and let's have a look. It normally takes me ages to find septic tanks and soakaways because customers, if they haven't emptied them for like 10 or 15 years, they just point in the vague direction of China. Now, I've got a sneaky suspicion it's down here. So, anyway, yep. So if you've just joined me, I'm live on site, and this is what I do. I've been doing septic tanks for 20 years. I work for the environment, consult actually, for the Environmental Agency in UK building regs. I'm versed in building regs laws, rules and regulations. Actually consult for them, help them in court cases, stuff like that. And so this is what I do. I do septic tanks. I install, I repair, and I even sell them. And I've really got into these live broadcasts lately because people can see a window into what we as septic tank installers and consultants have to do. Now there's a very strange, interesting building here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn around and show you. See that building there? There you go. Can you see it behind me? That's where I'm heading. I'm not entirely sure if it's the septic tank or if the septic tank and soakaway are located here. Because the farmer doesn't know. And let's have a look here. So I hope no one's living in here. Okay. Okay, that's what I can see. Hello? Hello? Scared me, that did. Whoa, this is really nuts. Look at this. Now, looks like it's part of an old well. If I'm guessing, let me turn around, right, show you what's in here. There's like this cast iron kind of thing in there. Let me just get in there so I can show you. Oh, probably can't. There you go. That's a better picture, isn't it? So there's like a big hole on the ceiling there, and there's this big cast iron pipe with a big wheel here, big iron wheel, and here I reckon this is a cap for a well. There you go. Can you see that? Big concrete platform there. Now, it doesn't look like it's got much to do with the septic tank or a soakaway, but whoa, bright lights. Oh, okay, so I'm back. So, wow, look at that. Let's show you that there. Can you see that pipe going down there? So There's lots of waterworks here. God, that's a hell of a sized pipe, isn't it? I reckon that was a well, and I reckon that used to pump the water up, down into here. Anyway, so I don't know what's down here, to be honest with you. As I said, if you wondered what I'm doing, I'm looking for a septic tank and soakaway. And the thing is, right? Oh God, these are thorns. Got loads of mozzies there. The thing is, no one ever seems to know where the septic tank or soakaway is, and so part of the job, it's like being Indiana Jones or something. Part of the job is going through woods and fields and exploring, but looking for septic tanks and soakaways. So no, I can't see any septic tanks there. Okay, so that must have just been like a water hole, a well hole for to do the field. So if you've just joined me, yes, I'm on a live broadcast. Yep, I'm looking for a septic tank and soakaway, and I mean like a little dingle or something like that. There we go. Okay, anyway, it keeps me fit. Bye-bye water room, but that looks amazing. That does, whatever that was there. All right, so looks like we're going back into, God, I'm covered in all this yellow stuff. Going back into the field now. So the next suspect behind me, can you see that bit up there? Now I suspect, and if you're wondering what a septic tank and soakaway are doing in the middle of nowhere, it's a very, very good question. Apparently, there used to be a house here that's been knocked down, and yeah, the house was knocked down, and they want to build another house there, something like that. But I'm just going to have a look at this next thing, and I'm going to have to say, look, you know, you've got a 100-acre field, and he's got no clue at all where the septic tank and soakaway is. So, although part of my job is coming out to do site inspections, which I don't mind, I love site inspections, but I just, you know, if I don't know where it is, I don't know where it is, and I'm not going to spend the whole week looking for a septic tank and soakaway. I mean, people lead busy lives, don't get me wrong, so 9 times out of 10 I do manage to find the septic tank and soakaway. It just so happens that at the time of year he's called me that the fields are yellow with rapeseed. All right, so let's walk around here. If you wonder where I am now, I've come to like another little dingle, is what we used to like call them up in Shropshire, dingles. And so let's have a look here. Okay, so I'm just looking for the foundations or the ruins of. I can see the Jeep there, actually. Can you see the Jeep there? Let's see if I can see the Jeep. There's the Jeep. Probably. You see that? Oh, maybe you can't. So, okay, so here we go. So, well, do you know what it reminds me of, though? I love metal detecting, right? I love metal detecting, and now this is a typical sign. I used to go metal detecting. Well, I still go metal detecting when I get 5 minutes, but I found quite a few things over the years, Roman coin hoards, stuff like that. And one of the telltale signs of activity are nettles. Can you see there's loads of nettles down here? And so there's definitely been walls of something, of some kind here. So you can just see it there. Doesn't look much now, but let me show you from this side. Doesn't look much to you, does it? But there's another little clearing up there as well. Can you see that one up there? It looks miles away on the phone, but it's not miles away. But let's just have a look here. So yeah, I go metal detecting. I used to go metal detecting when I get 5 minutes, and I found Roman coin hoards, stuff like that are in the British Museum now. Shame they weren't gold coins I found, because probably wouldn't be doing septic tanks now if that was the case. All right, that's just a tree stump over there. Over there in the distance there's a tree stump. All right, so I'm going to go back to the car now. But look, anyway, hi, thanks for bearing with me if you're watching this wondering what I'm doing. So yes, so septic tanks, right? I don't know if you've got a septic tank, if you're looking to buy a septic tank, maybe you're looking to replace it or install one. One of the most popular things that happens this time of year is that I call them neighbour wars. If you're on a system, a shared system with someone, it can be a nightmare legally, because if you fall out with your neighbours, and the septic tank, oh wow, look at all that, covered in yellow, kind of pollen. Yeah, if you fall out with your neighbours and they've got the septic tank and soakaway or sewage treatment plant on their property, it can be a nightmare, because they can hold you to ransom. They can literally get it emptied every week, and you have to go halves with them. They can replace it, they can repair it, whether it needs replacing or repairing or not, and you have to go halves with them. That's the law. And it's just a field, a sheet, a sea of yellow. Wow, incredible. And yes, so the reason I'm telling you this is because, as I said, this for the next 3 or 4 months, this time of year, people who are connected to other people's septic tanks are going through really bad legal problems, and it's stressing them out. Funnily enough, that's how I got into septic tanks myself, because I was connected. I was one of 4 Victorian terrace cottages, and I was connected to the neighbour's cesspool. It wasn't even a septic tank. A cesspool is like a sealed unit, and she was having it emptied like 2-3 times a week, and it was costing me 50. It was costing each of us, right? There was 4 of us kind of in this woman's grasp. She had the cesspool. She was, I'm going to get it emptied every day, and you've got to go halves. And it was like costing me 50 quid a time, you know. And it went up to 90, and it made me and my missus ill. And yeah, so after a couple of years, I kind of tried to work out what to do, and I found out how to put septic tanks in, put my own septic tank in, and that's how I got into the septic tank business. So the point I'm making is, if you're in that situation, I've been there, I've lived through it, and it made me ill, but I also found a solution to the problem. And so the point I'm making is, if you're stuck in a no-win situation, if you're stressed, if it's making you ill, if you're unhappy with the situation, you can just give me a ring. Or visit septictank.co.uk. Join me on my live broadcast. I do 2 live broadcasts a day. Go to facebook.com/ Septic Tank Company, or go to septictank.co.uk and ring me. It's free. And I'll help you. I'll help you get out of your fix, and I'll help you fix your problems. So I can't find the septic tank in this field today, so there's the trusty Jeep over there. I love my Jeep. I probably told you that before, but I'm going to have to get the farmer to give me a bit more of a clue as to... I mean, look, right? This is like a 100-acre field, and somewhere in this field is a septic tank and soakaway. I mean, Look on the brow there at the top. Can you see those kind of hedges at the top? It could be up there. I mean, so you'll understand. I hope he understands. So here we go. Here's the. Let me just show you the Jeep. There we go. Look at that. There's the Jeep. I love my Jeep, right? It's just, it gets me everywhere. So I got the Jeep today. It's in the middle of a field here with me. A field or a sea of yellow. Anyway, so that's it now. So that's the end of my live broadcast. It was more to give you a window into where I am and what I'm doing. So basically, look, if you're worried about the up and coming septic tank ban, if you've got a septic tank problem, if you want free septic tank advice, information, give me a ring. It's free, won't cost you a penny. You got nothing to lose. Or follow me on facebook.com/septic tank company, or just go to www.septictank.co.uk. So wherever you go, to any of those places, you're going to get loads of videos, free videos, loads of free information. And so listen, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you soon.